Do you want to be in it? Hi everyone, today I am going to do some cooking. I'm going to do some batch cooking. It's actually 5 o'clock, so it's a little bit late in the day to start, but when I'm cooking particularly minced beef, I like to do more than one meal. So the plan is that I've got 1 kilogram of beef mince from Aldi, and I am going to do taco meat, which we're going to have for tea.
I like tacos, I don't like the crunchy ones.
Not corn tacos, they're the flour soft tacos we're having tonight. I'm going to do meatballs, I'm going to do spaghetti bolognese, and I'm going to do a cottage pie, which will be for tea tomorrow night. So let's get started. So firstly I'm getting on with the meatballs. I've got 500 grams of the minced beef. I've added 1 small white onion chopped up. I've added some breadcrumbs. I've added some mixed herbs and salt and pepper, and then 1 egg. And then I bring it all together with my hands in a bowl. Next, I just form the mixture into balls and place them onto a baking tray, a baking paper lined tray, and then I pop them in the oven for about 20 minutes. Hello, it is now Sunday. I was going to get on and do all of that batch cooking last night, but it didn't quite work out. So I did the tacos and the taco meat, and I did the meatballs. So I cooked the meatballs in the oven for 20 minutes, let them cool, and then I've just frozen those. And then I did the tacos, so that was just with the minced beef and the onions. I just browned them off. Then I added the taco seasoning. Oh, before that I did drain the meat a bit, so there was a bit of fat. And then I also added a bit of tomato puree, the salsa that was in the box, just so that it was a bit more of a sort of a softer mixture. And then we had that for tea last night, but I did 500 grams of meat with it. So there was actually enough for, she's dancing, there was actually enough for 2 meals, so I've frozen half of that. So that was really good. I had to stop cooking last night because my husband reminded me that I'd promised to cut his hair. So I had to stop, and I'm going to carry on with the bulk cooking today. I'm going to be doing a cottage pie and spaghetti bolognese and just do the meat for that. I also did a butternut squash soup, which I'm going to do a separate video on another time, I think. So I've been quite busy today. We also put the car through the car wash, which was fun, wasn't it? So I usually do it myself, use the hose pipe or the pressure washer, but it's actually our pressure washer's gone wrong and the car is so dirty, and I just thought, nah, I'm not even going to try and do it by hand, so put it through the car wash, but it's a bit scary, a bit scary to car wash sometimes.
No, it was fun.
It's fun. Right, okay, so let's get on with the rest of the cooking. I might just put in a little bit of footage of Emily dancing as well. Definitely need to practice. Now I'm getting on with the spaghetti bolognese. I've got 500 grams of beef mince and I'm browning it off with 1 white onion. In a separate pan, I am cooking down some courgettes, some peppers, some onions and some apple in a pan, and then I'm going to blend that up and add it to the minced mixture so that my kids are having a few more vegetables. I then add some bolognese sauce, a 500-gram jar of bolognese sauce. I mix that and let that simmer on the top for about 20 minutes, and then I let it go cold and freeze it. In the meantime, I have peeled and boiled some potatoes for the cottage pie. In a separate pan, I have browned off 500 grams of beef mince with 1 onion. I've added half a pint of vegetable stock, about half a glass of red wine, salt and pepper, tomato puree and garlic, and I've mixed all of that together and let that simmer on the top for about 10 minutes. Then I put it into my baking dish and I put the mashed potato on top. I usually go over it with a fork before I put it in the oven. I cook it in the oven for about 30 minutes on 180 degrees. Thank you for joining me today with my batch cooking. If you're not a subscriber, then I would love to have you, and I will see you next time.